real though?
For real though.
For real though.
For real though.
Hey, y'all for real though?
Welcome to the For Real Though podcast with your host, Davin Cantu.
And Davin Keeley.
Why are you acting all soft?
I'm sorry for being late.
Oh, you were late today.
I know. I apologize.
was sitting here waiting. I was thinking, God, he's going to get here any minute.
But not preparing for the show. Just
No,
sitting.
I didn't prepare at all. I waited till you got here, and then I prepared. I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to work here by myself.
Yeah, like you're on the
while
clock.
He's just
you need the boss to be around to see.
out taking your Sunday drive, taking the scenic route to
I'm
get
sorry.
over
I had
here.
the convertible down, everything.
Ooh, it's a nice day for a convertible drive.
But
though.
there is a reason why I was late.
Oh, okay.
I got you a gift.
I love gifts.
So we didn't talk about this yet. Like it's a surprising thing. Okay,
is.
so there's like a favorite place of yours that you just love to like de-stress. I wanted to get you a Fiesta medal.
To Burger Boy.
To Burger Boy.
Hey, I love
To the number one Burger Boy.
This is so cool.
Isn't that a great gift?
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. What did I get?
Here's what I got you. We could talk about this right now. Hold on.
Oh, you actually did get. What is that?
I got you a gift.
Okay.
Open it.
Oh, sweet. Oh,
See what
wow.
Look what it says on it.
Yeah. Oh, I got. I got a Keller Williams Award. Okay, that is kind of interesting. So
What?
we had the award ceremony, right?
We did. We had an award ceremony.
And I feel like a douchebag celebrity. I didn't even show up to the awards, and I
know.
won.
Everybody was asking, "Where's Davin? Where's Davin?"
I told you that was going to happen.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Davin, tell them what you won.
I won the bronze award. I did $2.6 million last year.
That's amazing.
And what did you do?
I did the same thing, except I did 2,500.
That's not the same thing.
Well, it's $100 less.
No, 100,000 less.
No, is it not 100? Is it 100,000 less?
Yeah, you did 100,000 less than me. Just remember that.
Okay.
It's set in stone.
It's set in this little crystal. This crystal. You should see this. This is really
this
nice,
is cool,
isn't it?
Yeah, this is. I feel like I'm
really
gonna drop
like
it.
No, don't drop it. This is very nice. This is very nice.
Thank you to Keller Williams.
Yeah, Keller Williams Heritage and Craig, Owen, and all of the gangs there. They really I love that they look out for all of us and they recognize all of our efforts.
We're gonna do 8 million this year.
We are. We're
Yes.
set to do a lot more this year. But thank you for my Burger Boy Fiesta. Viva Fiesta!
Oh, and I wanted to say we're gonna celebrate this Friday. We're gonna go to the movies.
Oh, we are going to go to the movies.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this because I'm a big horror fan.
Mm-hmm.
I like horror movies. I was trying to make sure I said it.
Horror.
I love horror.
It's just-
Horror movies.
oh, you like those types of movies?
Yes. Was it sound like I was saying horrors? I love horrors. No, okay. I do. I love horror movies. And you know what? Evil Dead Rise is coming back.
That's gonna be great.
It is. So we're going to go see it on Friday.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about it on the next show about what we felt about the movie.
Oh yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be there taking shorthand notes.
Yeah.
While we're watching
just pay attention as closely as possible to a horror movie.
I'm going to be taking all kinds of notes. But yeah, this is interesting. It says here, Evil Dead Rise could surprise with a potential of $20 million in sales in its opening day.
But that's pretty good for a horror
opening
movie.
weekend.
Horror
That's really
movies
good.
never usually like hit.
Is there
as
anything
hard.
that you've been like that's really scared you? Like you said, oh man, that really made me jump. And
The trailers in this?
the trailers made you jump?
Yeah, because it's creepy that the mom is deceased and like she's still living in the house.
Did you see the very first one?
Oh,
very first
from the
Evil Dead?
80s?
From the 80s,
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I watched it too when I was young as well. And
Yeah.
I freaked out.
Oh,
with
that's
the
awesome.
first one. And now looking back on it, it looks all Play-Doh. It looks like they made the
claymation.
monsters. Yeah, it was very claymation.
Yeah.
So now looking back on it, it really doesn't look that great. But it was really scary at the time.
Yeah.
So then they did a remake. Did you watch the remake?
Yeah, that was about 10 years ago.
Was it already been 10
Yeah,
years?
it's like 2012, 2013.
I didn't realize it was that long ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought that was actually a pretty good remake.
They've been doing good with this.
This series, right?
Yeah,
This-
I wish they did this well with all the other ones like The Exorcist and all that stuff. Those pop out and they're not even good.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Remember when they re-released The Exorcist like maybe 20 years ago, possibly? I think I can't remember.
Terrible.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. That's the only time that they added that scene in where The Exorcist is walking like a spider. They call
Oh,
it the
yeah.
spider walk, and she's coming down
Yeah,
the
behind.
stairs.
Yeah, going down the stairs behind.
That was
Yeah.
creepy. Yeah, so that's the only thing I remember from the movie, but it was actually pretty creepy.
But I
to
feel
see
like
that.
this is going to be really good.
I think this is going to be really good. It says here, however, as far as this weekend goes, enter Warner Brothers and New Line's Evil Dead Rise. This is an interesting part here. It says a negative pickup. It was a negative pickup for the studio during COVID. It was intended for HBO Max. Warner's pivoted Evil Dead Rise to a theatrical release after testing this $15 million budgeted pick.
So, do you know what that means? So during the pandemic, they were like, okay, this is going to be because nobody's going to movie theaters.
Right.
So we're just going to release it on our platform. But here's the cool thing, which I'm really excited about. The people that did watch it and have already watched it already were like, this needs to be in the movie theater.
Oh,
So that's a good thing.
So I think my daughter Kennedy, she was reading some reviews on it, and it got like a 7.9 out of 10.
That's great for horror.
That's really
Yeah,
great.
because it's never like critically acclaimed.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. So it says here, following a trailer which received a rock concert reception in Cine Europe, Warner's committed even more to the theatrical potential of this I don't pronounce this guy.
Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi, executive produced fifth installment of with a fresh-faced cast. Warner's is seeing a $15 million start exhibition and tracking, however, or have the pick over $20 million in about 3,300 different locations.
So it looks like opening weekend is going to pay for the movie. So that's really good.
That's really, really good.
Yeah.
And
That's
so-
never the case for like superhero movies where the budget is like 200 million.
Right.
And then it opens to like 90 million. And it's like, oh God, how are we going to double it next week?
Yeah, so this is actually going to be really good. then.
Yes, it is going to
I
be.
can't
good.
wait. I'm super excited. I'm super stoked. So after the show, I'm going to hop online, and we're going to go see it at EVO.
Oh, Evo.
Evo.
Oh, yeah. That place is amazing.
I want to go see it. We'll go see it there because you said the sound system's great there,
It's
right?
loud.
It's really loud.
I've gotten so used to Santikos, and I thought that was like the standard until I went to Evo, and I
Yeah.
was like, this is surround sound.
So then, okay, then we're going to go to EV. I keep saying EVO.
Evo.
Is it pronounced Evo or is it EVO?
Yeah, Evo in shirts.
But EVO is what? Oh, that's extra virgin olive oil, right?
yeah, that is.
So why shouldn't be saying EVO?
Yeah, I mean, you could. You wouldn't be talking about the same thing.
Oh, okay. So if I tell us, let's go to EVO.
yeah,
they're gonna think
they'd think you're going to Olive Garden.
Oh, okay. So then I'll just say Evo. Okay, so we're gonna go to Evo and watch it. So I'm gonna right after the show, I'm gonna get online and I'm gonna buy the tickets, and I'll buy your ticket for you. Since you bought me this cool Burger Boy
sweet.
Fiesta ticket, I don't know if actually I'll be spending more money, right? Because I know this wasn't
That was like
$15.
$10.
Oh, well then.
I'll be around the same price.
No,
A movie ticket's more than
movie
$10?
Tickets are way more than that right now. What do you? How long has it been since you've been to the movies?
I just put in my credit card.
Oh, you don't
I'm
even.
like, oh, here's the tickets.
Oh, you don't even look at the price.
Yeah, I say I'm a senior citizen.
You know you can do that now, right?
yeah, I know.
So you could
Wait,
print up-
I don't do that.
No, you can. You could go in there and you can just put senior citizen.
I know
and
you
prints
do
up.
it.
I can't because I can get away with it.
Yeah.
You know what I got?
Right over here, sir. Let me walk you. They have an escort.
I already.
They bring a wheelchair to the front.
What? Do I look that old,
Mr. Cantu?
Mr. Cantu?
Like at the
Bring it to
airport, Mr. Cantu.
And then when there's a long line, they say, "Old men and women to the front."
Yeah.
Old women.
Back up. Oh my God, that's making me cry.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get the tickets and then we're gonna go. But I already got just yesterday or day before yesterday, and I was just about to fill out the membership. But guess what?
Uh-oh.
I got an email for AARP.
No way.
Yes, AARP. And actually,
How?
I was gonna say, and
You're gonna tell
actually,
me, did you do an article of the benefits
no,
of AARP?
I don't. They actually have some really good benefits. And I was like really getting ready to fill it out. And I was thinking, oh my God, I'm old. Like I saw the benefits and I was just like, this isn't really that bad, actually. I'm like pretty excited.
Oh, yeah.
You can get discounts at like Long John Silver's and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Is that
That's
even
great.
still open anymore?
There's one at Ingram Park Mall.
I'm not going to go there. I'd have to cut my hair. I'd have to get bangs
Oh yeah, the Marbach haircut.
in order to go over there. I won't be. I'm just saying, like, I was really excited. So
That's awesome.
AARP. Hey, so we got a guest in the house.
Oh yeah, we have an amazing guest today. So
She's amazing.
yeah, she owns a marketing company here in town and is killing it in the industry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we gotta we'll come back after the break.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, stick around, guys. We'll be right back.
Certified Collision Center.
Located on 7240 Bandera Road, provides high-quality repairs for San Antonio, Leon Valley, and Helotes residents.
Whether it's paintless dent repair, hail dent repair, custom paint, auto body repair, or electrical repair, Certified Collision Center is your one-stop shop for affordable car services.
Remember, you legally have the right to choose your collision repair. You don't have to go with the collision center your insurance company pushes on you.
Certified Collision Center is a local and family-owned business. Plus, they provide virtual estimates through their website at certifiedcollisionsa.com.
So call them today at 210-870-8674 for more information, or visit their Facebook page to check them out.
All right. Welcome back to the For Real Though podcast.
With your host, Albert Cantu.
And Davin Keeley.
Here we go.
Welcome, Madeleine of Mad Media LLC.
Thank you so much for
Wait.
having me.
Thank
And
you.
the last name is, wait, don't let me, no, I'm not going to mess it up. Madeleine, don't tell me, don't tell me, because I know you're going to try to roll your R's.
Try. Yeah.
Davin's going to try to roll. Madeleine
Nerito.
what is it?
Nerio.
Nerio.
That's
see?
a lot of R's, though.
Did you hear that, though?
Yeah, I heard it.
Nerio.
Yeah.
Did I say it right? Mm-hmm. Madeleine Nerio.
Nerio.
With Mad Media.
What I like to, like, if somebody can't pronounce it, if you think of the R as a D, actually, and that helps. So,
Nerio.
Like, Nerio.
Nerio. Do people say Nerio?
Now you messed up the O.
It is
Nerio.
Nerio. It's Nerio, isn't it?
Yeah, you got it. You got
Yeah.
I got it. Don't tell me that. I got it right. Madeleine, welcome.
Yay.
We appreciate it. Now, I've heard you worked with realtors. You know, this is obviously, we're realtors, and we're always looking for ways to promote our own business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you do that for a lot of different businesses, right?
Yes. So we specialize in marketing local companies. So a lot of agencies will like, oh yeah, we have clients in, 3 countries and 20 cities. Like I have dozens of clients
Yeah.
and all of them are located in San Antonio or like the Austin area.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So they're all local businesses. And the reason we do that is because our specialty is actually TikTok. So
Oh, I have a. You do know that I have a TikTok.
Yeah. You're like, have you seen mine?
yes, I have actually. So, and the reason I first heard about you was because people would come into my office for like a consultation on social media, and they're like, "Dude, like this, I cannot stop watching this guy's TikTok. You gotta see him."
See?
And
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, "Okay,
My
what?"
head.
Albert's head's getting bigger.
My
And I'm
headphones
like,
are
"Show
getting
me."
tight.
Is it getting on there?
And it was Albert Cantu's TikTok, and I was like, "That is so cool." I'm like, "Well, if we do something like that, I mean, there probably won't be that much competition because you're here in San Antonio,
Right.
And you'll be the only one like that." And they're like, "Oh no, he's here in San Antonio."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh well, well, he took that from you. Like, let's find another branding."
So you specialize in TikTok. So why is that?
So right now, and it's probably going to only increase about 85 to almost 90, like 2% of all the engagement on Facebook are the TikToks. So like the Reels and the
Oh, I
TikToks, thing, like people watch those videos more than anything. So I have like a lot of friends, they refuse to download the TikTok app, but they watch all of the TikToks that are on Facebook.
Oh, that is so true. I never thought about that.
So Facebook is how we get a lot of leads for like all small businesses, realtors. Just there's the consumer age is mostly on Facebook still. So you have a lot of like accounts on Instagram, but it's a little bit still of the younger demographic. So the ones who are like actually have the market dollars,
Yeah.
the ones who have the capacity to like buy a home, buy a car, make a purchase, who have that spending money.
Yeah,
it's
to
still
engage with the business
It's
and-
still the older demographic who are mostly on Facebook.
Oh my God.
Interesting. So they are watching TikToks. They
Yes.
just happen to be watching them on a Facebook
On
platform.
Facebook.
Interesting.
Yes.
And then, we had talked about. I mean, we took a social media class with none other than what's the guru that's in New York? I forget his name. It just
Oh, Ryan Serhant.
with Ryan Serhant. Remember we took that course?
Yes.
And they talked about how TikTok. When you shoot on TikTok and you put it on the Facebook platform, Facebook hates that. They hate it because that's not their brand.
They hate it, but they can't avoid how successful it is. Right
Exactly.
now. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So in the last 3 months, I've had 6 of my clients go viral, and like viral in the proper sense of the term, of like 1 million views. And
Can you help me?
Yeah, Albert, stop thinking about
Can you
yourself.
help me, Madeline?
I want $1 million.
and what's cool, and they're talking about their, it always changes. As soon as I think I know the formula, then it changes. Gosh. So that's one of the reasons that makes us different, is because a lot of like larger agencies, they find a formula, they stick with it, and no matter what happens, you know, that they will stick to that formula and they will not change. Like me, as soon as something changes, whether it's like a few months ago, for example, it used to be like you could put in so many hashtags.
Yeah.
Then they reduced it. So like across the platform, everybody gets only like 3 hashtags.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
wow.
fewer
Okay.
hashtags perform better. But that was like one day to the next decision. So whatever changes, we want to be flexible for our clients to do that. And so when it comes to TikTok, on Facebook, when it comes to going viral,
Yeah.
if you get so many views consistently, right now the case is like they will sponsor you. So like quote unquote, like they will sponsor you. So some of my clients literally get a check from Facebook because of
nice.
how well the TikToks perform. And,
Interesting. Okay.
So, you know, they're saying it's happening so much to like these creators and influencers that they're saying they're going to take it away. So we're collecting the checks as they're coming now, but they're saying, oh no, that's not going to be a thing. Like they're threatening to take it away. So that's one of those things, like we roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Right.
So right now it's really successful, but of course, as soon as we figure something out, they change it up.
So I do have a question about that, because business owners are focused on their business. It's good having you in the mix, so you're keeping up to date with all the things, because business owners probably come to you and they're like, hey, I want to do something like this, but that was a trend 5 to 6 months ago.
Exactly.
You know, but you're
Yeah.
like, no. Let's create the trend. Let's ride the wave.
Exactly.
I don't want to go, you know, you don't want your views to go down because we're doing an old fad.
Yeah, right. And you don't want to look like old.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Because-
funny? That's funny because it's true, right? Because
Yeah.
you look at some of the like on TikTok, for instance, you know, you got these dance challenges that happen,
Yeah.
and they change every often. Like right now, everybody's doing this new dance challenge. I can't remember the name. It's like a old disco song, but everybody's doing that dance. But if you came back in with The Weeknd, which was one of the ones that I remember back in 2020, everybody would say, "Oh, that's an old trend. Nobody's
Yeah.
doing that anymore."
Yeah, but that's why you have
so you gotta stay
Madeleine.
relevant, right?
Yeah.
That's where you guys come in, because you can help
Exactly.
keep them relevant and going with what's really fresh and trending out there right now.
Exactly. And one of the things too is that, I mean, everybody's got their different needs and niches. So one of my clients, for religious reasons, actually, he will not show his face on camera. But he knows that he needs to incorporate TikTok in his business. So we have to figure out, okay, how are we going to make a TikTok go viral and we can't show people in it?
Ooh, that is
Yeah.
really difficult.
That's a challenge.
Everybody's got their different needs and wants, and
Right.
some will like not be in a TikTok by themselves. They have to have like I have a plumbing client, and very rarely will it be like the one guy. He wants to have his whole team in it. So we have to think, okay, how are we going to incorporate 7 guys?
Right.
And get them all together.
And get them all together, and then like the owner, because everybody's on his dime, you know, he's got
Right.
7 plumbers. Those guys are not cheap. He's like, okay, let's film 2 months content. You got 1 hour. So,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
so it becomes a challenge. It's very fun, very
Yes.
interesting. It can get really intense. So those are the things, like everybody's different, and we accommodate everybody's needs
You're right.
for that. So a lot of what we do also that like makes us different, we specialize in contractor content as well. Besides real estate, it's also contractors. So we will get the before and afters.
Oh, I like that.
We will show like how a roof should be properly installed, or we will show how the dent repair or the auto body repair, or a proper move, like when you're moving out
And
of your
people
home.
love-
thing.
people-
Before and
time-lapse
afters?
People love
videos.
before and after.
Yeah, so we'll do those too.
People are drawn to that for some reason. That's just like a makeover, right? People love seeing makeovers.
Yeah.
Do you do any makeovers? Have you done any?
You've
TikToks?
worked with like plastic surgeons and things
Have
like
you
that.
really?
Yeah.
I did Botox, yes.
Oh, Botox.
Not so much plastic surgery, but yeah, like the med spas.
Med spas.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, Yeah, no, that's interesting too, because again, you want to show things, but then you also are regulated by the platforms. And so with Facebook, you can't show a needle entering the skin, but it's Botox and we want to show the whole
Oh, yeah, you're right.
transformation. So
Interesting.
it's like, and sometimes you can get away with it, but if there's a little thing of blood that
But you don't want that to be flagged and stuff like that. right?
exactly. And so we have to figure out, okay, like, what's allowed, what are people going to want to see, how much time do we have to film it, and then make sure that it all looks good, and then we publish it. So yeah, a lot of a challenge, one of the challenges that we have too is that, like, I mean, you've probably seen a lot of realtors do TikTok dances and then they
Yes.
all copy each other.
Yes.
So that same week, 200 realtors that
Right.
week did the exact same dance.
Correct.
And so then it's like stale. After
Yes.
you see it 3 times, you're like, oh, now that realtor's doing that
Yeah, yeah,
dance.
yeah,
like
exactly.
so we come up with the idea. So it's not on our clients to say, okay, well, tell us what you think, and then we'll go come and film it.
Right.
We come up with all of the original content ideas for our clients and
Oh,
say, okay, this
nice.
is what you're going to do. And
Do you
then we film
storyboard
it.
that? Do you storyboard it for them and kind of
Yep.
give them an idea of exactly how you're gonna
Yep.
shoot this? That's great because that I think in terms of the business and in terms of promoting yourself, a lot of folks don't know how to do it right, and so they do depend on somebody like Mad Media to be able to come in and think of what that could be.
Yeah, because you're focused on so much. Like, it's for realtors, you have the clients that you need to talk to. You need to be on your phone all the time. When you finally get a chance to think and be creative, like, you're drained. You know,
yeah.
it's the end of the day, and it's like, okay, now I got to come up with ideas for
Right,
these things. And
right.
it's like, well, I don't know. Like, let me just scroll and see. That's why everybody's doing copycat stuff, because
Correct.
it's like, okay, let's just do this
Right.
because I don't know. And so that's where we come in. We're like, we take all of that creative, like, we bring up the creative energy.
Yeah, ideas.
And
I
so-
love that. That's amazing. So let me ask you a question. So TikTok, of course, lets you do either a 3 minute or I think it's 3 minutes, 60 seconds, or 15 seconds.
They allow 10 minutes now.
Oh yeah, that's right. They just increased it to 10 minutes now. What are you finding more successful? Are you thinking it's just the 60 seconds that are probably more engaging
It's
than it
still
is the 3
between
minutes?
7 and 15 seconds.
Really?
It's still really short. It's good to have longer ones, but I mean, if you think about it, it's like you got to think of how the consumer thinks too. It's like when you're scrolling through things and you see a bunch of words on it and a bunch of logos.
Oh yeah, you're gonna keep.
Oh, right.
scrolling.
You're going to keep scrolling because you're
Right.
like, well, clearly that's an ad post and I don't want to be sold anything.
Yeah.
You're going to want to engage with something, but also, like, how long do commercials last? Commercials last.
Right. Commercials are 30 seconds.
They're
sometimes
30
10,
seconds, sometimes 10, but
sometimes
there are
5.
no 10-minute commercials
No,
anywhere.
no.
You know, and so,
Albert would love that, though.
No, I know. I come from the media background as well, so I know that you can't have
now,
a 10-minute
now when you, if you're going
An
to do like an
infomercial, maybe.
episode though,
Yeah.
you're actually going to sell a course. That's where it's helpful. You have your 10-minute, TikTok.
I've watched one that was 10 minutes, and I watched the whole 10 minutes.
But it was more like an episode, right?
It was like this. It was like they were making a table or something. So you got to see like the legs being made, and it's moving in fast pace. But it's very interesting to see it go from this big piece of wood to a table.
But it's not a TikTok dance.
It's not a TikTok. dance.
A 10-minute TikTok dance.
No, nobody's gonna watch a 10.
You should do that challenge.
If I could get anybody, I've gone back and looked at the data because it lets you have that data right where you can go back and look to see. And you're right. People are. It tells you they're like the average watch time was like 15 seconds, and then they moved on. And most of my stuff is 60 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done anything more than 60 seconds. It's always been 60.
So my background is actually in politics, and I got into this because of COVID, and I can get into that later. But when I was in college, I was doing a lot of speech writing for like politicians, and it was like, oh, okay, guys, like you just have to know, like in the 60s, you probably had 20 to 30 seconds to get people's attention for a speech.
Wow.
Then after, throughout the decades in the 80s and the 90s, it gets reduced and reduced and reduced. Now, and then at the time it was the last presidency, it went down to half a second. Between half a second and 3 seconds, that's how long you had in the speech to where you had an audience or you didn't. So they were either going to be tuned into what you were going to say,
Right,
or they
right.
were just going to tune out.
Yeah.
So you had about that much time in a speech. So it's a lot. There's a lot of components that go into it. It's not just the script. It's the presentation. It's the confidence.
delivery,
the
right?
Right. So that's what a lot of times when I tell my clients, I'm like, I can write the best, skit out there, super original. But if you look uncomfortable, I can't edit that out. I can't edit out you looking tense and that you're not relaxed.
Filters. We don't use filters. You can't use our filters.
Even with the filter, like if you sound like you hate doing it, it's gonna come across, and I can't edit that
You're
out.
like, this is really difficult.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things people don't realize, that the camera doesn't lie, and you can really read someone's
Exactly.
nonverbal cues through the camera.
And so it's sad, but it's like you kind of either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
And depending on what you do, that's where we come in and we're like, okay, if being on camera is not your thing, there's
Right.
other solutions.
Nice. Okay.
So, but if you are going to be on camera, like I can be mean, right? I will say, no, this is not for you. We're going to have to do this, because
Yeah.
I would rather put out something that's good rather than something that we feel like we have to put out.
And I think they can appreciate that, because you're looking out for the best interest of their brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you feel like they're not the right fit for it, then I hope that they think and say, you know what, you're
Thankfully
right.
they do.
You know,
Thankfully they do, and sometimes they have to chew on it. You
Yeah.
know? It's like,
Accept-
because
embrace
it's like a dream. They think that they're gonna look. It's like they think they can sing like Albert Cantu, but the reality
no.
is,
So are you taking on clients now?
yes, I am.
Okay.
So we always are.
Okay, that's
I
awesome.
want to talk about how the people can get a hold of you, because this is a lot of great information.
No, for real.
So anybody that's listening right now, if they're saying, you know what, I want to get, I really, and there's a lot of people out there that really want to get into TikTok, but they're just too
Sure.
scared to do it, because
Yeah.
they don't know what to do, because everybody seems to have this has a creative a thought on what they're going to do, but some people, like you said, don't have that. And they might need somebody to help push them or guide them, and that's
Exactly.
what you guys can do.
Yeah, so they can get a hold of us by going to our Instagram or our Facebook page. So
Okay.
it's Mad Media LLC.
Mad Media LLC. Mad Media LLC. Okay.
And it's awful. If you go to the pages, like you can get a hold of me there, but I do not post much for myself at all. I don't have that much content.
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
yeah,
And Davin makes fun of me all the time for that. He was like, "You never post." I'm like, "I don't have time."
yeah. You are posting, but for everybody
I'm
else.
posting everybody else's
Oh my
stuff and not
gosh.
mine.
It's
So-
just like the mechanic who has the worst car, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
He's worked on everybody else's car. He doesn't have time to do his own car.
Yeah.
The landscaper that's worked everybody else's land, has worked everybody's yard, has the worst yard. I
Yeah,
get it.
I don't want it to be that way. And that's one of my New Year's resolutions. I still need to keep working on. So if you're like, well, there's nothing on her page. Well, I know I'm
Yeah.
working on it. But one of the things that if you do call us, it's of course no obligation. But a lot of marketing agencies make you sign this long-term contract. So
Okay,
it's
so
like
there's some
6
agreement.
months,
Yeah.
1 year, like you are obligated to work with them for a long time. Like me, I understand how business fluctuates. You have especially with the realtors, like you can have a really good month and then you can go months without closing.
we know
Like,
that.
I know.
Oh hell no! Never again.
We know what that feels
Never
like.
again.
So
Ramen noodles.
I don't know where my next meal's coming from.
oh my goodness.
You said that last week.
I know. Dumpster diving. Here we go.
Oh my goodness. So we provide month-to-month services. So
Oh,
you
nice.
can stay with us, and if it's not working out, you don't like how it's going, it's not, oh, I'm sorry, you're going to be with me for 6 months, honey. That's not how it works.
Oh, I love that. That's
So,
great.
it's 1 month.
That's really great. There's no pressure. But I think people who see that and then they see what you bring, they're going to want to go with you more than just.
Exactly. So most of the clients I've had for years.
Oh wow! See, there you go.
See,
So,
and I feel
month
like
to month.
those long contracts are out of insecurity for a lot of these marketing companies
Yes.
because they don't know when things are going to actually hit.
No, they don't. That's why they always say, "Oh, you'll see results
In 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months."
Yeah, but my contract is for a year.
And then that's why you signed a year contract.
Yeah.
Because no, they don't. A lot of times they don't. And again, because so much changed when COVID hit. and a lot of marketing agencies to this day don't know how to adapt. And I wish I had the secret sauce to things. Right now I know it's TikTok, but how we do TikToks, I mean, we will find a way to make it work.
And guys, like, if you have any questions, reach out to her. She'll even send you the examples of what has hit, because you showed me a couple of the million views of certain, even realtors that are getting millions of views, and it's insane.
I wish
what
I
you do.
had
I know.
So
wish I
we're
could,
good at turning kind of like boring industries into something interesting.
Boring.
And fun to watch. No,
I'm kidding. Yeah.
You know what, I mean,
Well,
I'll be honest. Real estate's not. There's a lot of non-sexy topics out there. Like roofing is not a sexy topic.
No, it's
you gotta
not
find a way
like
to
we're
make-
selling candy, which
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
fun to look at,
Right,
or
ice
like
cream,
ice cream
right.
and makeup. Like
Right.
those are usually the TikToks out there.
Right.
It's really fun to watch a cake being baked and decorated,
sure
But it's like, are
I'm
we really?
hungry.
But it's like, are we really gonna sit here and watch like pipes being installed in a house? Or
That's
water
real
heater?
sexy.
So
It depends.
So-
The music's right. Sometimes I would. It just depends on what song you're gonna choose for it.
exactly, if it's a time lapse, we show
Like-
the before and after.
Like another pipe going into another pipe. Listen to me.
No.
Listen.
No.
Yes.
Is it?
No, I would play Marvin Gaye's "Let's Get It On."
Oh,
that
yeah.
would be like
Let's get it.
that would make pipe playing.
Ah!
Yeah, that would make pipe playing more attractive to watch because you hear. I don't know how that song starts. Do you remember how it starts off?
Wow, 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 wow. That one?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
There you go, like that. And if you imagine seeing the pipe going into another pipe, so I'm just saying, like that would. could be-
Madeleine is like,
So those are the.
What?
she's like, oh, that's a good idea.
See, you're gonna use it. I bet.
Oh,
I just gave you an
would,
idea. I just
But
gave
like
you an idea.
again, so like my
Copyrights.
no, not that. It's if I have a extremely like conservative client,
Oh, he'll love it.
that that will not fly. I can't put in any innuendos anywhere. Like that is strictly off limits. Like no, I bring up all these ideas and they're like absolutely not.
Yeah, see that?
Because that's not their branding.
Right, that's-
Their branding is being, Christian, family owned.
Yes, of
so
course. No,
a TikTok that is a good idea
That is,
will
right.
not be used by them.
Okay. All right.
So
We'll start our own plumbing company.
I'm gonna start my own plumbing in your pipes. No, like
Up in your pipes.
up in your pipes. Well, okay. All right. So one more time, we have to have you give us your contact again for anybody listening.
yeah, so if you go to Mad Media LLC,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, I don't care. You can call my phone. I have 4 phones. Like they're all uploading TikToks all the time.
Yeah.
The best one to reach me, it's at 210-907-9402. That's my phone number. But again, you can kind of see what we're all about at our Instagram at Mad Media LLC.
All right, Mad
Perfect.
Media LLC. Thank you again, Madeline,
Yes.
for coming in.
Thank you,
Wait,
Madeline.
let me get
Appreciate
that clap. Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hey, so I know we've only got a little bit of time left, but I wanted to talk a little bit. Can you tell us a little bit of what's going on? Did you read this?
Yeah, I read this. So
is pretty
San
good news.
Antonio will pay up to $25,000 for improvements, repairs to homeowners with aging homes for Rehaborama.
Rehaborama. So projects can include what? Foundation work, siding, roofing, painting, and even more than that.
Yeah, so they just rolled this out today.
Dang, this is good. So it says here, the city of San Antonio is what, looking to help residents who own older homes with free repairs and updates as part of the Rehaborama. That's such a funny name.
That's a good name.
Rehaborama.
Rehaborama program. Homeowners can receive up to $25,000 towards a number of improvements for homes built prior to 1960.
Wow, because those houses need some work if they're built before 1960.
Oh yeah.
Tell us more.
Okay, so projects can include partial home rehabilitation or projects that address property maintenance code issues. So which is good because you want those to pass current code. Because
Okay.
we sell older homes all the time, and whenever the inspector comes out and the appraisal comes out, they're like, hey, this doesn't have the correct electrical, this doesn't have the correct roof tilt, and things like that. So this is really good to have if you're looking for rehabbing your house if you're not going to be moving this year.
Oh, well, that's interesting. This is really cool, though. I think it does mention here on here the qualifying repair work and maintenance projects include building envelope, which is siding, soffits, fascia. We won't go through this whole thing, though, but it's also got structural systems such as your foundation, reinforcements of your structural elements, non-compliance with property maintenance code issues, weatherization and comfort. So windows repair, window screens, door repairs, and then longevity, which is scrapping, caulking, painting, and flashing. Gutter repairs. I mean,
That pretty much covers
this is
everything.
A lot,
I
you
know. And the city's paying for that for
This is
you.
amazing. Up to $25,000 for improvements. So, if you want to apply for this, homeowners can visit the Rehabarama website. And I was trying to look that up. I don't know if you can look it up for me.
Or
real
just
quick.
call us.
Oh yeah, they can just call us. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah, my number is 210-992-3606, and Albert is
210-219-4276.
Yeah, because if you're not going to sell your house, let's fix it up.
Yeah. Okay, but it does have another number here for the city. Do we want them to call the city?
Call us.
Okay, call us.
We'll get it situated.
All right,
Yeah, so at least we could help facilitate everything.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So San Antonio is going to pay you up to $25,000 for your improvements for homes built before 1960.
Oh yeah.
This is really, really good. I like that. All right. Well, it's the end of the show.
Yay! Thank you, Madeleine.
Thank you, Madeleine.
Thank you.
Mad Media LLC. Go check them out. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye.